Hello and welcome to Becoming Abundant podcast. I am your host, Anna Maria Jinga, and this is our side of the internet where we get to speak about true abundance, personal authority, emotional optimization, and the pure power of alignment, all while living in the presence and guidance of God Himself. I am a holistic coach and mentor focusing on healing the emotions keeping you stuck so that the mind and body can align and live a limitless life. We all have a mission and a purpose, and I am here to help you unchain from what's been holding you back to actually live in your full potential. Think of it as transformative triggering in the best possible way. The time has come to live a life you love. Let's dive in. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to this week's episode. I am your host, Anna Maria Jinga. And in today's episode, we get to dive into the second module of my workbook, Truth Left Unspoken. And in this module, we speak about all the things related to chaos, the chaos that we create, the chaos that we go through, the chaos that we get to coordinate as we manage life, and everything that can help you get out of it as well. Now, the thing about this second module is, if you remember in last week's episode, we were speaking about identity work and how you get to find that inner core belief about yourself that is so unshakable and so unmovable that nothing and no one can push you out of it except for yourself. So this is where the chaos module comes into play. Why is it important to understand what we are responsible of? Whenever we work on who we are, we also need to understand the things that we do that are not aligned with who we are meant to be. Whenever you speak about things and beliefs and limitations that you have taught yourself to merely survive with, those are the things that will be holding you back. Those are the things that will not allow you to feel fully comfortable in that identity that we've worked on in the previous episode. So what happens then? In this module, I actually get to walk you through all sorts of experiences, questions, and prompts that are meant for you to understand what you're responsible of. What is within your control to manage? What is tangible for you to work with? What is also tangible for you to shift and change out of your life? Because at the end of the day, we are all capable of change. It's just a matter of a choice. Are you ready to choose to shift from someone that used to do something that was constantly giving you the same results that were never bringing you any kind of quality of life? Are you ready to let go of that identity that always brought you back to ground zero, even though you were struggling so much to climb higher and more and higher and deeper than ever before, just to end up at ground zero over and over again? Are you ready to work with yourself and actually honor the fact that maybe you made mistakes? Maybe you chose something because you didn't know what was better. Maybe you chose something to do, an action to take, a responsibility to hide from because it was too scary. Maybe it was you wanting something so much to be validated. So you did things that were maybe unspeakable. Because whenever we start speaking the truth that was left unspoken about the things that we are hiding from, we get to unchain from the prison that we left ourselves in for far too long. So the module of chaos brings out the darkness, brings out the shadows, brings out the things that were not meant for you to carry for years on end. The chaos is meant for you to see it, to acknowledge it, to know it, to understand it, and then to let it go. Because, and I spoke this in our workbook as well, wearing a mask of a victim or villain or whatever you want to choose to call it, just as a martyr to show how strong you are, that is not strength. Whenever you choose to walk with your hurt on your sleeve as it was an emblem of your growth, but not ready to let it go, that is not strength. You're just doing it to prove to others that you have it worse, that you have it harder, that it's darkest for you. You never know what kind of darkness people are going through. Even behind the biggest, brightest, bubbliest smile, there can be a moat of stuck beliefs and energy and anxiety and death speaking into that life. And you would never know because the mask is so bright. So stop wearing your hurt as a badge of honor for how hard it was for you. It was hard. Great. You've survived it. Get out of the victim, victor, villain loop and start owning your truth. You did those things. It was hard. It's okay. Free yourself from all the drama, all the chaos, all the turmoil that you've accepted as your identity. Free yourself from that and then shift into the identity of who you really are. Because the reasoning for the module of chaos, and that is why it's meant to be done and experienced after the module of identity, is because there will be triggers within the module of identity that come up that will tell you, sure, you want to be that? You can't. Because check out what you've done before in the past. How dare you want to be different? And then you go through the module of chaos that will teach you to respect yourself and your healing journey out of the darkness. Because when you do start respecting yourself enough to let go of the things that were weighing you down, you become more mature in your emotions, in your thoughts, and you become more in control of who you really are at your core. So that's a little bit about the module of chaos. And that's a little bit about the reasoning behind I put all of this together the way I did, because it's meant to be like this to awaken within you such a powerful fire that nothing will get in the way of it burning down everything that's not sustainable for you. Let the fire burn. In the chaos module, let the fire burn. So my question of the week for you guys is, what exactly are you hiding from? When you figure out what you're hiding from, it will help you free yourself from it. So sit with it, journal it, and maybe send it to me as well, because I get to keep you accountable. I get to celebrate you. I get to cheer you on and speak life into you and help you grow when you share things with me. So please share things with me in my email, info@becomingabundant.net, or on my socials at I am becoming abundant. Because you, my loves, are on the journey of becoming abundant and you don't even know it. No, I'm joking. I know you know it. I know you know it because I've been speaking about it so often, that our community is meant to bring freedom back into the minds and hearts of people. And that is the journey, the true journey to becoming abundant. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much for listening in. Thank you for experiencing the journey itself and sharing all of your wonderful, vulnerable experiences yourself. And until next week, I wish you only blessings, love, and abundance to be surrounded and multiplied to you. I love you. Thank you, and goodbye.